The Boeing C-135 Stratolifter kicks off our countdown of the world's heaviest military aircraft. Weighing in at 124,300 kilograms, this vital transport served as the structural foundation for many specialized strategic giants, proving that massive lifting capacity was essential for modern global operations. The Tupolev Tu-160 M3 Backfire is a menacing maritime strike bomber that commands respect on our heavy list. Reaching a maximum takeoff weight of 126,400 kilograms, this swing-wing supersonic jet combines raw speed with massive structural bulk to deliver devastating payloads across immense ocean distances. The Myasishchev M4 Molot stands out as a pioneering Soviet Titan designed to carry nuclear payloads. Hitting a maximum weight of 138,500 kilograms, this massive strategic bomber and tanker pushed the absolute limits of early Cold War aviation engineering, securing a permanent spot among history's heavyweights. The Airbus A400M Atlas bridges the gap between tactical and strategic airlift with its massive turboprop design. Tipping the scales at a maximum of 141,000 kilograms, this modern powerhouse delivers outsized military cargo straight into rugged, unpaved runways, proving that massive weight can still be highly versatile. The Kawasaki C2 represents Japan's impressive entry into the heavy strategic military lifter category. With a maximum takeoff weight of 141,400 kilograms, this advanced long-range transport ensures rapid deployment capabilities, using its immense frame and powerful turbofans to lift heavy loads across the Pacific. The Boeing KC-135R Stratotanker is an absolute legend in aerial refueling, keeping global air fleets airborne. Weighing an immense 146,284 kilograms at full capacity, this heavily modernized workhorse carries thousands of gallons of fuel, acting as a massive flying gas station for strategic military operations. The Boeing E-3 Sentry easily ranks among the heaviest military aircraft thanks to its specialized radar equipment. Reaching 147,420 kilograms with its iconic rotating radar dome, this airborne early warning platform uses its heavy airliner heritage to sustain long, critical missions high above modern battlefields. The Boeing E-8C Joint Stars is a massive airborne battle management platform built on a rugged commercial airframe. Weighing 152,407 kilograms, this heavy surveillance jet tracks ground forces over vast areas, packing immense electronic systems into a massive flying command center that dominates the skies. The Boeing E-6B Mercury plays a critical nuclear command role, requiring a massive frame to pack its specialized gear. Hitting 155,130 kilograms, this heavy airborne communications platform links the president with ballistic missile submarines, using its sheer size to sustain vital, long-endurance missions. The Lockheed C-141B Starlifter was a legendary troop and cargo hauler that defined strategic airlift for decades. Operating at a maximum takeoff weight of 155,580 kilograms, its stretched fuselage allowed the military to pack in immense loads, cementing its legacy as an early pioneer in the heavy transport class. The Airbus A310 MRTT brings impressive wide-body utility to global military operations as a premier tanker transport. Tipping the scales at 164,000 kilograms, this heavy twin-engine jet blends fuel delivery with cargo capacity, showcasing how commercial airliner efficiency translates into massive military muscle. The Northrop Grumman B-2A Spirit proves that stealth technology can still come packaged in an incredibly heavy frame. This iconic flying wing strategic bomber operates at a maximum of 170,600 kilograms, carrying massive conventional or nuclear payloads deep into enemy territory without ever being detected. The Convair B-36J Peacemaker remains a massive historical marvel, boasting the largest wingspan of any combat aircraft. Hitting an immense 186,000 kilograms, this piston and jet strategic bomber was an absolute giant of the early Cold War era, built to carry the absolute heaviest payloads over global distances. The Tupolev Tu-95 MS Bear is an instantly recognizable giant, powered by the world's most capable turboprop engines. Weighing 188,000 kilograms, this massive strategic missile platform has patrolled global skies for decades, using its immense structural weight to carry heavy cruise missiles on long flights. The Boeing KC-46A Pegasus represents the modern standard for aerial refueling, packing immense capacity into a wide-body frame. Operating at 188,240 kilograms, this advanced tanker transport supplies global air fleets with fuel and cargo, continuing the legacy of massive airliner-derived military logistics. The Ilyushin IL-76MD Candid is a rugged, highly dependable strategic airlifter designed to operate in the harshest conditions. Hitting a maximum takeoff weight of 190,000 kilograms, this heavy transport features a signature glazed nose and a massive cargo hold built to deploy heavy armored vehicles anywhere. The Ilyushin IL-78M Midas is a dedicated aerial refueling tanker built on a highly successful heavy transport airframe. Scaling up to a maximum weight of 210,000 kilograms, this massive aircraft carries massive fuel tanks inside its main hold to keep strategic bombers and frontline combat jets flying high. The Rockwell B-1B Lancer is a beautiful, variable sweep-wing strategic bomber that blends supersonic speed with a massive payload. Weighing a heavy 216,365 kilograms, this sleek powerhouse sweeps its wings back to penetrate contested airspace, carrying the largest internal payload of any American bomber. The Xi'an Y-20 Kunpeng marks a massive leap forward in indigenous heavy strategic airlift capabilities. Reaching a maximum takeoff weight of 220,000 kilograms, this massive transport jet gives the military rapid deployment muscle, lifting heavy armor and equipment across immense intercontinental ranges. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is an absolute icon of strategic air power, serving continuously for generations. Tipping the scales at 221,350 kilograms, this massive 8-engine bomber utilizes its legendary structural strength to project massive firepower, carrying immense cruise missile arsenals globally. The Airbus A330 MRTT is a highly successful modern wide-body tanker that dominates the logistics category. Weighing a staggering 233,000 kilograms, this heavy multi-role aircraft effortlessly combines dual-role refueling capabilities with passenger transport, proving the ultimate value of massive airliner frames. The Antonov An-225 Mriya holds a legendary spot in aviation history as the largest propeller-driven aircraft ever produced. Hitting a maximum of 250,000 kilograms, this heavy turboprop giant features massive contra-rotating propellers that generate immense lift to carry outsized military cargo to remote airfields. The Boeing C-17 Globemaster III serves as the backbone of modern strategic airlift, balancing massive capacity with tactical agility. Operating at 265,352 kilograms, this heavy transport easily handles main battle tanks and outsized equipment, dropping them directly into short, austere airfields worldwide. The McDonnell Douglas KC-10 Extender is a massive 3-engine refueling giant derived from a famous wide-body airliner. Reaching an immense 267,619 kilograms, this heavy logistics platform carries vast quantities of aviation fuel, extending the range of tactical fighters and heavy strategic bombers globally. The Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack is a beautiful and deadly supersonic giant, reigning as the heaviest combat aircraft ever built. Operating at a maximum of 275,000 kilograms, this variable sweep-wing strategic bomber flashes across the sky at twice the speed of sound, carrying devastating missile payloads. The Boeing VC-25A, famously known as Air Force One when the president is aboard, is a highly modified, heavy-flying command center. Hitting a massive 377,842 kilograms, this specialized wide-body aircraft features incredible structural reinforcement and electronic protection to keep the commander-in-chief safe. The Boeing E-4B Nightwatch is a massive airborne command post designed to serve as a flying pentagon during major national crises. Matching the heavy 377,842 kilogram limit, this heavily protected airframe is built to survive electromagnetic pulses, packing immense communication gear inside its giant frame. The Lockheed C-5M Super Galaxy is America's ultimate heavy lifter, standing as an absolute colossus in the strategic transport category. Weighing a towering 381,018 kilograms, this massive aircraft opens its nose and tail to swallow entire military fleets, projecting immense power across global distances. The Antonov An-225 Ruslan is a legendary Ukrainian Titan that ranks as the heaviest serialized military transport aircraft in active service. Hitting a massive 402,000 kilograms, its giant cargo bay and heavy landing gear allow it to haul locomotives, heavy armor, and outsized payloads across continents. The Antonov An-225 Mriya stands alone at the absolute peak of aviation history, as the heaviest operational military aircraft ever built. Tipping the scales at a mind-boggling 640,000 kilograms, this six-engine strategic masterpiece redefined outsized heavy lifting, creating a legacy that will never be forgotten.